to anything, and if you have information on a person, without name dropping or saying, you know, I feel like this person should be in a place where they serve pancakes and milk every morning instead of in a rehab center for sugar addiction. Okay, they should be getting, people know themselves and they know what they need. And so when things don't add up, the people crumble. Okay, and so the whole point to all this was to speak on veneers regarding the teeth, because when you guys eat sugar and salt and all that kind of stuff, it affects the skin and infections, the infection rate, viruses, diseases, all this stuff that has been going around from years ago. Anyway, and then even when choosing something of entertainment to watch, even the degrees of the weather, okay? I'm sorry, but I see some people going to the beaches, to islands and everything. And again, we are under Costa laws, okay? There's no you know, we're going to be under California law 1 second, and then the next second we're going to go ahead and we'll go ahead and do you know, a local law, and then we'll do a city law, and then we'll go ahead and do like a within 1 inch of, and then 6 feet of a person, and you know, that with restraining orders, that's not what we do here. And so for us with the coast, okay, you could just say we're all covered by coastline guidelines, laws that have been established, because if we're basically, the water is beyond coastline. Okay, so if you guys you know, imagine, I'm sorry, okay, you call the United States an island, okay, and the coastline, the water is underneath as well. Okay, so you got underwater, you got land, you know, you got the marsh on, and then you got land, and then you got the dry land, and then you got, you know, people that plant things and then re-water. And so basically we're living in like a giant tidal wave coming this way, coming that way on the shorelines. You got waters rising from underneath the planet, the earth, okay, the ground in which you guys all seem to really want here, and all this kind of stuff. And so and then you got water. I mean, it rains. I mean, these are basic things that people cannot violate these laws anymore. It's kind of like Newton's law of gravity, okay? And people are how the law of gravity, okay? So we'll just say these are the laws of the coast, okay? And you guys will abide by them based on, even what I saw last night, helicopter starts going down, okay? There's no man in that helicopter because it's an LED, it's actually droned. They were looking for something or someone, right? What I do here, you guys want to know what I did last night? For real, for real? I heard a helicopter falling, going around and around in circles, right? Seems like it was looking for someone, but yet it was really actually, it was the light of the helicopter looks down, and it does motion sensors. And so I had to go and stand and kind of get the light, because it's like a flashlight, okay? And I said this last night to everybody. It says kind of like when you guys go on the Tomb Raider ride, or the Disneyland ride, and you shine the flashlight on the wall. So you guys see, it's all dark, and then all of a sudden you shine the light, and then you see a bunch of bugs and spiders. It's like, whoa, where'd they come from? Because the light shines on them, okay? So that's what I had to do last night. I had to run out at, anyway, and so, and I had to trigger the motion sensors so that the helicopter, the unmanned helicopter, would not circle and actually fall into the ground, causing an electrical. It wouldn't even be a gasoline issue, or, oh, you know, there's a helicopter, fuel. It's not even about fuel. We're talking about electricity. We're talking about batteries falling from the sky. Okay, you guys know what a car battery, how heavy a car battery is? Put that car battery up in a helicopter, and then have it, if it starts falling, like, oh, you know, Chicken Little's like, oh, the sky is falling. That's kind of what I had to prevent last night, but I have to have my hearing appropriately made to and to see. Okay, so I can't be doing all of these things for everybody, because certain areas, so that I go outside, and what I do, and I have to actually look at the light, okay? And I have to reroute where the magnetism of that light goes. And you have to do the motion sensor on the helicopter to trigger the actual LED light, okay? The battery, it's not even, it's solar. Okay, then we had more problems because there was a solar power, battery operated, electrical, giant machine down my street, okay? Then all of a sudden this other machine comes down my street, and the machine dies. And so I said, you cannot take an electrical car, okay, a machine. These are machines. People don't seem to understand that there are dinosaurs, and there's lizards and reptiles. Okay, go watch Jurassic Park. It's a great movie. You guys will know when movies are scripted. Okay, you guys will know when people are good actors, or maybe they're just actually really living out their fears of being chased by big dinosaurs. But you guys will know when you see certain clips of stunt people running through, all the athletic people, and you say, that's not the same person. Somebody has watched this and has geared it towards a certain audience. But the rate at which the media started to go went faster than the rate of real-time reality for everybody. So what the governors are doing is a good thing, because they're all saying, everyone, let's just hold up on all of the personal stuff. Do basics around your surroundings. And again, I'm falling behind. I mean, and to do inventory, and to keep track of how many apples do you have within 100 miles of you. Okay? Then it goes into, okay, well, we were talking about applesauce that we can crush up. We've got dried apples that we can cut up. You guys want a whole apple? I come from a land of flourishment of fruit and vegetables and good stuff and smart people, farmers. I mean, we got bread. I mean, we got it all. Okay, we come from a lot of great people and things around us who had no secrets. They all taught each other everything. If anything, people wouldn't say anything about bad things that their family has been through or gone through, because it triggers the gangsterness in everybody, okay? And then people start talking about their personal stuff, and then it goes into relationships, and then all of a sudden, you know, people move to different states and all this kind of stuff. And so it needs to be simplified. Okay, so where I come from when I was little and born, okay, you can be born, and this goes out to my son. You can be born under like a hospital law and under all these regulations, and the people can be from another country, or they can actually take you underground, okay, into another country within 5 feet. Okay, you guys have to know about borders and the medical patrolling systems that these nurses and doctors and surgeons they all know about. Even I'm talking like baseball players they have certain lifestyles. They live, they do, and they strive for certain things or not, because they know about underground tunneling.